Hello and welcome to Favorite Rugby on Forever Sport for today's preview. Cardiff versus the Stormers, and very important for the Stormers to try and bounce back, and for all the South African teams to try and bounce back after a disaster weekend last weekend, which saw all four South African sides go down. This is going to be a big weekend to see if they can bounce back. Now, Stormers are the only South African side who are still away from home. It's their final match before they do head back to Cape Town for quite a few home games. The Champions Cup coming in a couple of weeks' time. They're going to be welcoming the European champions Lower Shell to their shore. Should be really, really cool. But before that, a date with Cardiff Rugby does loom. Cardiff, who are 3 points behind the Stormers, who sit on 12 points in 9th position on the table, having won 2 out of 5. Cardiff just single victory out of 5, and very, very keen to see how this match does play out. Because the Stormers have rotated a bit, and wouldn't say necessarily the stronger side, but some decent players who will be running out of Cardiff Arms Park tomorrow night. Now, before I look at the two teams and look at exactly where the game could be won and lost, please do smash a like on the video. Please do subscribe to the channel as well. We will be live for the game tomorrow night and for all the South African games over the weekend. So make sure you come and check and keep us company during the watch-alongs. But yeah, let's have a look at the team, shall we? So if we look at the home side, which is Cardiff, not too many changes. And especially within the back line rather, just the 2 changes there. But in the front row, there's new captain Liam Belcher, who will pack down next to Will Davies-King and Currie Damachowski. In the second row, Seb Davies and Roy Thornton will complete that tight 5. An unchanged loose trio of Alex Mann, Ellis Jenkins, and Lepeti Tamani will continue. And I'm a big fan of Lepeti Tamani. I thought he was really, really promising. Had a very good game against the Bulls a couple of weeks ago when the Bulls beat them 18 points to 12. If we look at the backline, Ennis Bevan will partner Tez de Beer, who's still sort of getting grips with playing for Cardiff. Mason Grady on the wing, Harry Millard on the other wing. In the centre, Ben Thomas will partner Willis Haloholo, who is an outside centre. Cam Winnett will come off the bench. We'll start at 15 rather. Then the bench will be Evan Lloyd, Reese Kerr, Reese Litterick, Josh Turnbull, Mackenzie Martin, Jamie Hill, Jacob Beetham, and Gabriel Hammer-Webb. So that is the Cardiff side. If we look at the Stormers side, as I said, quite a lot of rotation. Brock Harris will bring up his 400th game. 400. I mean, that's impressive, isn't it? I mean, for him to have played 400 senior matches is mental. 38 years old, still going strong. Of those, 135 of them coming for the Stormers, for example, over 100 for Western Province, over 100 for the Dragons. He will draw level with Stephen Kitshoff as the most capped DHL Stormers player of all time, and will eclipse Stephen Kitshoff if we were to play another game after tomorrow, which I'm sure he will. So he'll back down and will captain the side in the second row. In the number 2 jersey rather, it will be Andre Hugo Fenter. Lee Marvin Mazabuka will complete that loose trio. Dietrich Verscheer will come off the bench for tomorrow. RJ Smith, Ruben van Heerden, or tonight rather. Ruben van Heerden and RJ Smith in the second row. Nama Kaba gets a start. There's to Willie Engelbrecht and Marcel Tennyson. So a very much new look loose trio there. No Evan Reyes in the 23 this weekend. Stephen Anglo gets a start and will partner Jean-Luc Duplessis. Ben Loader shifts from the 14 to the 11 to make space for Cornel Skasan, who does start. And in the centre, Sasha Feinberg on Mazulu will continue a centre partnership with Ruan Now. Hayden Blommetjies gets a start with Warwick Halan dropping down to the bench, which features the following: Scara Ntabeni in the hooker spot. There's Steve Torley, Dietrich Verscheer, so 2 very good props to come on in the latter stages of the game. Connor Evans, Andre Stassen, and Keke Marabi do complete the 6 of a 6-2 split. Hershey Yankees, Warwick Haland, the sole backline players on the bench. It's a big game for the Stormers because it's the last game before the Springboks are really set to return. It is a South African derby next weekend with Bulls taking on Sharks. Stormers will host Zebra, for example, and I think they'll probably use that to start bringing in the likes of a Dion Fourie, a Damien Willemse, for example, and to start sort of re-implementing some of their Springboks back into the side itself. Marley Liebach could be coming off the bench, for example. I could sort of see those kind of those players making their return. In terms of this tomorrow, do they have enough to beat Cardiff? I definitely think so. I think it's a very solid side. I think if there's a lot of players there out to prove a point, the likes of Anand Klaba, who is very highly rated, but just hasn't really had that extended period of time on the field to sort of prove a point. Stephen Anglo is a promising young player. Sasha Feinberg has gone under a bit of criticism for maybe not living up to the hype, which maybe in itself was probably a a little bit, premature. But hopefully, the more he plays, the more he sort of settles into his role and starts to find that consistency that everybody knows is out there. But just takes a while for him to sort of really be able to bring that to the party. Let me know what your score predictions are down in the comments below. Please do smash the like on the video. Please do subscribe to the channel as well. Thank you very much for watching. My name is Steve. I'll chat to you soon.